Hey there, it is Jer SD here again. We are here for week number 2 of the Woods Pokemon Draft League, season number 5. I'm your coach of the Seattle Pidgeots, and today we are facing the London Luxrays in week number 2. If you didn't see our week 1 battle, go check it out. Rabombi was awesome. Just a refresher here, if you don't know my team, we got Sand with the Dracozolt. As for my opponent's team, he's got Threats, he's got Mimikyu, he's got Como-O, Bisharp, Piloswine, Rotom-Wash, Orbeetle, Venusaur, Flareon, Gothitelle, Type Null, and Throw. So tons of threats on his team. He also lost week 1, so we'll see where that leaves us. So for week 2, I'm bringing Expert Build with Sticky Webs, Rabombi, Shed Chill, Quagsire for the Gardevoir, not the Gardevoir, Gothitelle, Spinning Boots, Healing Wish, Defensive Mr. Mime, Gillespie with the boots, with spikes, max attack. We got Physically Defensive Mandibuzz. This is my Bisharp check, and also Physical Como check, and stuff like that. And then we need Stealth Rock on here. So let me just put these in the calc, then I'll tell him that he can challenge me, and we'll be good to go. My opponent is Poketoad, coach of the London Luxrays. And we'll wait for him to challenge. So yeah, Rabombi again has an excellent matchup. He doesn't like switching in to Moonblast or Bug Buzz. I had Quiver Dance on their life orb, but I didn't like the damage that it was taking. So Expert Belt helps pick up KOs on Sharp and so yeah, pretty nervous about this week. He is a pretty good matchup, and in prep, I did some mocks with Seth and Joe. There's the challenge, and I didn't fare too well on the prep matches. So we'll see how this goes. And he brings all the threats: Venusaur, Como-O, Piloswine, Rotom-Wash, Bisharp, and Mimikyu. So expecting maybe defensive mons would be Venusaur, Piloswine, or Piloswine with Rotom-Wash. He has, last week he brought Sunny Day on his Venusaur, I think, and used Sun that way, which really is a problem if he does decide to do that. No Gothitelle is nice. Just make Shed less important. Removal is just Rotom. Yeah. Kind of want to lead Gillespie. Kind of want to lead with Duraludon. But I think Rabombi is the best lead here. So we're going to lead Rabombi. We can U-turn out on the Rotom, which will probably be a slow Volt Switcher. If he does go to Rotom, I'll just bring up Quag here in the calcs. Nasty Plot. Rotom, we take 1 Timid, or we take 2 Timid, so we can go free on Rotom. Quagsire is also here to deal with Omni boosting Como if he decides to do that. The stat changes won't. Excuse me. The stat changes won't affect Quagsire, of course. Just waiting on him. He's gonna send out the pile of swine. Try and get rocks up, I'm assuming. This thing is so fat, it takes so much. I think we can U-turn here into the Pod. Webs are nice, but he has the Defiant Bisharp. His team's pretty slow, so if we have a chance to get up webs later, I think that would be more of a good thing. And yeah, so we'll see what he does. Obviously this week didn't bring sand. Dragozolt, obviously he's not here. Oh, so he goes into Venusaur. I'm gonna calc that, see if that's defensive or not. Oh, we'll just go Mega Venusaur, even though it's not Venusaur. U-turn did 10%. Defensive, probably. Might be defensive. Oh, he might be Pidgeots are doing a good chunk, and he can't do really anything to the Mr. Mime, so we're gonna do this. If he goes Piloswine, I think we can toxic that. He goes Rotom Wash, I'm clicking Freeze Dry, so this thing is just here to absorb special hits, and then Healing Wish into something after. So worst case scenario here, he would go for the Sunny Day, because then he would be able to KO with me with Weather Ball if he's offensive. Do it speed, and he goes for Leech Seed. That sucks that he missed for him for sure. Yeah, that's not great. But I don't think he stays in here. I think he probably goes into Piloswine here. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm still just gonna Freeze Dry here. I don't want anything else to take damage, really. I'd love to predict it and go for Toxic right away, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we'll just Freeze Dry again. If he wants to Seed, I can spin on whatever he wants to bring in after that. Alright. Oh my god. We get the freeze on the Freeze Dry. Awesome. So, I think I don't really have any setup. Use it right now, but think going Duraludon here. And then we can get up rocks here, I think. And he stays frozen. I'm gonna get up rocks. If he goes wash, remains frozen. That sucks. I think I just take my KO here with Flash Cannon, or reveal that I'm not scarfed. Yeah, just take the KO there. I am modest Duraludon. And there's Rotom Wash. So probably going to defog here. Hydro Pump's gonna do a chunk for sure, but I'm just gonna Thunderbolt here into Draco if he lets me, if he defogs. So yeah, Thunderbolt 33. He does defog. So 33, that's pretty standard for max HP. No special bulk. So a Draco Meteor here should kill. So I'm gonna go for it. If he wants to Volt Switch, he can. He goes right into Piloswine to take the Draco, and it eats it completely. I am Shoppleberry, not Shuka. So he might want to get up rocks here as well. Set here. Earthquake will kill me if he is. And pretty safe switching is Golisopod here. Let's go for rocks here. And we don't see leftovers or anything. Liquidation does 58 minimum. And with Venusaur being gone, that's huge damage on anything, really. First impression's not going to do much. So we're just going to click Liquidation here. I believe we outspeed a defensive one. Yeah, he might have crept me a little bit. I'm pretty fast for a Golisopod though. 204 speed. Investment. So Surprise here is going to get big damage off on something. It might be the Rotom. If he is Wash, default. I'm going to do 21 to 23. I'm going to still click it. I can go into it. And he lets the Piloswine go down. So that's huge for Ribombee. Ribombee now absolutely goes in here, which is awesome. I don't want to let him set up with Como here. If he's Clangor Souls, what does Bisharp want to do to me here? Knockoff will take me below the emergency exit. Sucker Punch will not. So I'm actually going to try and set up a spike here in case he suffers. If he knocks off, that's fine. I can go into Mandibuzz. Or Ribombee even. He goes for Stone Edge. Stone Edge. Let's calc that. Stone. 59 to 70. It did 63. So that's non-boosted. What does Duraludon do? good chunk. Knockoff does a good chunk to me. Does this boy let's go to Duraludon here. I think Flash Cannon's pretty free. Does a lot of damage. Thunderbolt also does a lot. If I wanted to predict the Rotom here. I'm just going to go Flash Cannon here. I don't really need Hazards up anymore. Piloswine was the only thing I wanted to wear down with rocks, because I really struggled with it. With Ribombee and Mr. Mime and Mandibuzz. So it being gone's pretty nice. We get decent damage, 31. He has Power Up Punch, so that does not do a lot. I should have Draco'd. I was looking at the wrong move here. He does have some HP, at least. If he was Assault Vest, he would. Draco doesn't kill here. Power Punch gets a bunch of damage off. He's now +2. He might suck here. Sucker. He's not Assault. Is 16.9. But I think we'll Thunderbolt here. Try and pick up the KO. If he Sucker Punches me, I can First Impression him. With no big deal. There. And nothing really wants to take First Impression at all. Does he save this? I go faster than Sucker Punch with First Impression, so let's see what he wants to do. Losing Duraludon is fine here, and getting rid of Bisharp would be huge. He goes into Como. It takes not too much. So we go Como, Clangorous Soul to Gliscopod. First impression did 22. That's about right. Tight one so far, for sure. The hacks on the Venusaur was tough, but I mean, that's Pokemon, right? So I'll take it for sure. This Como is very scary. He goes right into Mimikyu here on my swap to Quag. Mimikyu, Life Orb, Wood Hammer. SDs, I click Encore. Like that's what I should do if he wants to SD in front of me. can SD. So I'm going to click Encore here. If I die, I go into Mandibuzz. Or, I go into Bombi. And U-turn, I guess. Oh, he goes back into Bisharp. Okay. I should have just... Yeah, I should have just, want to go to Mandibuzz here. Stone Edge is doing probably quite a bit. Doing over half. Or not over half, just under half, excuse me. He goes for Iron Head. Alright, so I recover it off. Now I can go for Scald. Gets a crit. Doesn't flinch me. And I take out the Bisharp. If he is offensive Rotom Wash, I still live. He tricks me. The ring target. Oh, okay. I like that. So he can Volt Switch now. But either way, I'm just going to click Toxic here. If he wants to Volt Switch out, that's fine. I've seen that on the ladder, the OU ladder with Rotom Heat and Seismitoad. So that's pretty similar. But, I mean, he doesn't know that I'm unaware. So, he thinks he can't me, I guess. Man, that does a lot. Dang, I should have shaken out. Yeah, that's big damage. That's big damage. Half. Speed. We never had this matchup. I'm just gonna freeze dry here. You might think that I'm gonna spin and go Mimikyu. Life Orb Shadow Sneak does take me out from this range. Rabombi still does a ton of work, so if he takes me out with the... Okay, doesn't take me out here, and he'll go probably Mimikyu and sneak me. Yep. So I'm actually going to Healing Wish here into Quagsire. I think that is my play. And then I can go, then I can sack Golisopod. Oh, he just outspeeds me. Right, never mind. Now I go Golisopod, and I click First Impression. I think every time, just to break the disguise if he wants to get there. He doesn't go that route. I haven't seen this Como do anything, so I'm going to sack Bill here, hoping that he doesn't set up. If he clicks Clangorous Soul, If he's the throat spray to he takes 33, 14. Goes for Drain Punch. Oh, okay. Click Liquidation. So now I'm gonna save this. Go into Rabombi. Goes Drain Punch. Does nothing. And Moonblast should kill here, even Roselli Berry. Yeah, okay. And now Mimikyu to Rabombi. Shadow Sink's doing 42. Moonblast here. He's leftovers, so he's not Life Orb. He's leftovers. Play Rough does 38 to 45 to Mandibuzz. Foul Play does a lot. But does it do enough? I can Roost it off, I think, and Rocky Helmet will bring him down. Pretty sure. Let's see what happens here, because I'm Rocky Helmet, so if I Roost off, if he's adamant, what then? If he's adamant, it still doesn't do half. Okay, 41, Rocky Helmet damage. I just need him at 60%. So another one or two Play Roughs. He goes for the SD. I'm at full now. He cannot kill me, and Foul Play kills. Alright, so GG to Poketoad. Hope this video turns out alright. The audio might be a little bit quieter than the last one just because it can't be so loud. But we get the 3-0 win. Mandibuzz clutching out the Mimikyu at the end. He went for Sword Stance thinking that I only had knockoff, probably. Yeah, super good game. And we get our first win, so we're 1-1, now +1. And yeah, I will see you guys for week 3. Thank you for watching. See you again.